Do you know you can now turn your report like this into a storybook with visuals and narration for a wider audience reach that anyone from a child to a policymaker could engage with? Google Gemini just launched a new feature called Storybook. It was designed mainly for kids, but trust me, journalists and creators can tap into it in numerous ways. With just simple prompts, you get 10-page illustrated book available in over 45 languages and even with a read aloud narration. For us in the newsroom, this is more than bedtime stories. It's a tool you can use to turn complex explainers in health, climate, elections into simple visuals. It can help you localize stories instantly across languages for diverse African audiences. It can create accessible storytelling where readers can listen and not just read. And these storybooks, you can display them as carousels on Instagram, in your organization's newsletter, or however you deem it fit.
So this is where Storybook is. So I'll tell it I want to create a storybook from this text. So I'm going to copy it to here. Then I would copy what I these visual cues. In your prompts, aside just adding the text of your story, tell it that you should maintain the headline that you have that's indicated in your report. So that means you have to provide the headline, and then also tell it to maintain the author of the reports that will be indicated in the storybook. So put the author's name there as well so that it can bring it out as indicated. You can also tell it to maintain the names of the persons indicated in the report so that it doesn't change the name. Now let's see what it would produce. So this is 1556. Let's see how many minutes or seconds, how many minutes is going to produce this storybook. But it doesn't take a long time, like at most 2-3 minutes. And so it's now creating it. We having it. It's writing the first draft. It's creating the illustrations. We're still within 1 minute, and it has finally created it. So it's trying to load up now. Let's see if it will load up within another minute. Okay, we're already in 2 minutes. So it created it in 2 minutes. I love. So this is really nice because initially it was indicating my name. So I like the fact that it was able to indicate her name, the author's name, and then I like the fact that it maintained the title of so you have to instruct it at basically. So let's move on. Let's check what it has produced. 22-year-old Naomi George is indeed in the what do you call it now? In the report. It's still loading up, so it's taking a bit of time. Recalling the night her life changed forever. Heavily pregnant, she endured intense contractions, but her midwife dismissed her conditions, insisting the baby wasn't ready. Naomi suffered through the long, painful night alone. Next morning, her birthing was delayed. By then, it was too late and had an impertinent stillbirth. So, a few weeks later, another blow struck. Naomi was diagnosed with obstetric fistula. Losing a child is devastating, she whispered, but being diagnosed with. So, the story was tragic, similar for Anna Sumo, devastated by this. It was also hard. So, Anna Sumo is also a name in that article. Then, John Mulber, known as Liberia's fistula doctor, he lamented. Dr. John Mulber is actually also there. Liberia has facility of Phoebe Hospital. I like the fact that I created Phoebe Hospital like this. like with the name and then rehabilitation center. Then Naomi had 6 surgical repairs since her admission. All right. So I like that they even maintained her name all through. This is absolutely amazing. And it can also read it through. It can read the
Naomi, abandoned by her family for 6 years, clings to hope. I just wish help can come back so Phoebe can perform the last remaining surgeries on me, she says. I cannot wait to heal and get back to my normal life. Her plea echoes the urgent need for government action and sustained investment.
So you'd ask, how do I then download this? So you go to print, ensure that your ad pop-ups are enabled. If they are blocked, you can't download it. So ensure that they are enabled, and then it will load up like this. And then you would see save as PDF. Sometimes it might come as whatever is indicated here, but ensure it is on save as PDF. If you want to tweak it, you can always change the settings. If you want it to appear more than one in a page, you can always tweak it. And then I click save.
So don't just write stories, repackage them. Storybook is a playful but practical way to get your reporting into new spaces, new audiences, and even new formats. So, in what ways will you be using this feature? Let me know in the comment section and see you in the next one.